On February 28, 2026, the world changed overnight. Missiles lit up the skies over Iran. Explosions shook cities across the Middle East. Within days, a regional war had begun. But here's the question very few people are asking. What if this war never had to happen? What if, just hours before the bombs fell, diplomats were still negotiating a peace deal? Tonight, we're going to uncover the story behind the war, a story of diplomacy, power, and a single decision that may have changed the course of history. The deal that was within reach. Just hours before the first bombs hit Tehran, something remarkable was happening. Oman's foreign minister, Badr bin Hamad al-Busaidi, appeared on American television with a surprising message. Negotiations between the United States and Iran had made significant progress. According to him, Iran had even put its promise in writing, committing that it would never build a nuclear bomb. Another round of talks had already been scheduled in Geneva. Behind the scenes, diplomats were ironing out the final details. The United States had softened some of its demands. Iran had signaled willingness to reduce its highly enriched uranium, and international inspectors from the IAEA reported that Iran posed no immediate nuclear threat. For the first time in years, a peaceful agreement seemed possible. But at the exact same moment diplomacy was moving forward, another force was pushing hard in the opposite direction. A growing divide. For years, the United States and Israel shared the same core concern, preventing Iran from becoming a nuclear power. But their strategies could not have been more different. The United States believed diplomacy combined with pressure could contain Iran. Israel, led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, believed diplomacy would never work. To Israel, Iran was not just a nuclear concern. It was a powerful regional rival, a nation with millions of people, strong alliances, a growing missile program. As long as Iran remained strong, Israel believed its security would always be at risk. So while American diplomats were negotiating limits on Iran's nuclear program, Israel wanted something much bigger, total disarmament, or even a change of government in Tehran. This difference would soon reshape everything. The turning point. In early February 2026, Benjamin Netanyahu traveled to Washington. There he met with U.S. President Donald Trump. Officially, diplomacy was still alive. But behind closed doors, frustration was growing fast. American negotiators felt Iran was not making enough concessions. Iran believed the rules of the negotiation had suddenly changed. The United States had previously agreed to focus only on nuclear issues. Now new demands were appearing: missiles, regional influence. From Iran's perspective, the goalposts had moved, and the fragile path to diplomacy began to collapse.